recently, the U.S. Army stopped production of civilian ammo coming out of Lake City Ammunition Plant in Independence, Missouri. And we have been talking about that, and we've been really trying to understand a deep understanding of why and what we talked about. And we know why. There's actually some numbers coming out from the FBI regarding Lake City Ammunition. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But what we originally said was it was because, A, the current federal government does not want to make civilian ammo, and B, there's an ammunition shortage when it comes to the U.S. military because of war efforts in Ukraine and now Israel. But what we've actually found out was, going back to the current federal government does not want to, according to the FBI, almost 57% of ammo in only the calibers coming out of Lake City ammo, so you're just talking 5.56 and 9 millimeter, 57% of violent crime has casings marked with an LC for Lake City on the bottom. Now, recently, another aspect of the current federal government is they started tracking ammo casing. This is kind of a reverse of what, generally they'll track the bullet markings, but now they're tracking the casings as well. So any casings found at a crime scene, they track those, they trace them, they document them. And now, according to the FBI, 57% of violent crime is committed with just those calibers, 57% of those calibers is from Lake City ammo. So I believe this is a tremendous aspect, because ultimately what you had a little under a year ago, they started this tracing of casing, digitalizing it, keeping records of it, unlike anything else. And then, roughly less than a year later, they immediately stopped civilian contracts coming out of Lake City ammo. So I believe that is kind of at the heart of why. I know the ammunition shortage is a piece of it, but I believe the heart of it is the government's effort to disarm America. And they're using this as just more fuel to kind of do that. Because anytime somebody has ambitions, then they see that they're helping go against their own ambitions, they're obviously going to cancel those things out, which is what I think we are currently seeing with the federal government. So I believe it's about numbers. I believe it's about how many violent crimes are committed with Lake City ammunition. And that's more than 50%. That's a pretty big number. Any thoughts or insights you might have on that, definitely any insight you might have, put that below. Would like to take a moment and say that most people who watch this channel are not subscribers to the channel. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. It greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get these messages out. That link is below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.